Okay, so please tell me, what is this?
All right, this is a 1969 Plymouth Belvedere with a 330 horsepower, 383 cubic inch V8. And it's a police spec engine. That's what LAPD ordered. And what we've done here is we've made it into an Adam 12 type car. The car that they drove on the TV show for 2 years, from 69 to 70. And what I did here in 2008 was I had the actor from the show, one of the actors, the actor on the right of the picture there, I had him autograph the door. You can see the autograph on the inside,
of the door. Yeah, we'll show that.
That is fabulous because you're not going to be able to get that. It's very, as you know, actors are kind of difficult to get to autograph these cars. And as a favor, he did this, and now the car is a very important piece for LAPD for it to go out to events and educate. It's a piece of history, and the officers that used to drive these cars, the smiles on their faces that they give me is actually like paying me. One of the important things on the car is the hot sheet desk, and LAPD had these in their cars starting from about 1958 to about 1978.
Let me first record
there's about 4 coats of clear on that because I got buddies from Pasadena over here that like to rub the thing and get that off. But the hot sheet desk from 58 to 78, and it's a backlit desk with a fold-up bottom, and the card actually has all the stolen vehicle license plates for the start of the shift. So the officers, before they would go out to the car, would grab a new one, and it would be all the latest stolen vehicle license plate numbers, and they'd slide it into the desk, and then they'd backlight it at night. And the officer that sat on this side, his job was to scan those plate numbers. Now we have computers that are on the roof of the car and they read all license plates.
This was a long time before the computers.
Yeah, and you know what? It actually worked quite well.
Well,
because these guys actually would look out the window and actually
maybe pay more attention.
And obviously there's no cage, so you can see that they didn't use cages in those days. And if you misbehaved while you sat back there, you became the back seat. The seat came out, you came in, the seat went on top of you. And the adjustment tools that they used would go into these pieces of radiator hose. And it was the straight wooden baton, and it would go right in there, and they would use that as a holder. And then they had these handheld spotlights.
Yes.
And the radios were obviously the old style, tube-style radios.
CB, I guess.
And, well, it was an AM type band. And they couldn't talk car to car without turning dispatch off. And when they got out of the car, there was no handheld radios. So to think about that kind of technology, along with not having metal in the tires, is scary. Because you were going 120 miles an hour chasing people, there's no metal in those tires. Those are straight fabric. So I think they were heroes. So to have the original stuff and make it look original is kind of important.
On the back we can see about which car we're talking to.
On the back, as far as the marking goes, yeah, the Plymouth. And from the back, it actually looks like a Roadrunner. The Plymouth Roadrunner in '69 had the same style taillights. And for cops to have a Plymouth Roadrunner was kind of cool for them to drive. The only markings they had were the shop number. And the shop number is the city-issued asset number for the car. So when it's in the inventory, the car is known for that number, not the license plate number. So when they go get the key, it's got 80817 on it. And to this day, they still use that the shop numbers.
I can see that on the top of the car there is no number like today.
No, they didn't have that up until about 1970 because police helicopters were kind of new back then. They were a new thing, and it wasn't until police helicopters were started to use on a regular basis that they realized that roof numbers were helpful.
Yeah.
Now they have trunk numbers for divisions. Essentially, it's a low-budget body style with the biggest performance items, the biggest brakes, the biggest engine and transmission, and that's how they built a police car.
Yeah, and today this is owned by the LAPD as some kind of a show car?
No, it's my car.
Yeah, it's your car.
I own it and I loan it to them as part of my my reserve duty.
Perfect. Thank you very much.